Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? It is your boy Optic Scumpy, bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. Today we're playing on the map Plaza, another non-lethal kill streak gameplay, and I end up going 96 and 12, I believe. I really choked the 100 plus, and you'll see towards the end of this gameplay and how I choke. Like, I just went on a fucking terrible streak, and I couldn't recover from it. But thing to mention at the start of the video, you might notice that the gameplay looks a little bit brighter. Let me know what you think of the color correction that I put on it. I really like it. I think it looks beautiful as I'm sitting here watching it right now. I think it makes the game look really a lot more lively instead of the sort of blocky Black Ops 2 that I'm used to watching. So let me know what you think of that, and let me know if you want me to continue using this. I don't know if this brightness would work on different maps, like ones that weren't as dark, because Plaza is a pretty dark map, as you guys well know. But yeah, just let me know what you think of the brighter color correction, and if you guys do enjoy it, I'll keep it up with darker maps, and then I'll experiment a little bit with the lighter maps and see if I can make them look a little bit more vibrant and colorful. But today, I have a pretty good commentary topic picked out for you guys, and it's going to be a longer one because I know that you guys do enjoy those. And the reason why I don't do the longer ones is you really have to have like a good commentary topic picked out that you know that you can talk on for a long time. Because if you don't, it just turns to the point where it's just rambling on, and there's really nothing worth like. It's just there's information, but there's so little information that you just keep rambling on and then going on tangents about other things. So I thought that I would pump this one out for you guys. Gonna be about an 11-minute video, I believe. So I hope that you do enjoy it. But the topic that I have picked out is what does it take to become a successful YouTuber? And I was going to do what does it take to be a successful YouTuber / professional gamer, but I really don't think that I would be able to fit both of those topics in just 11 minutes. I would really have to be rushing and talking at like 100 miles an hour to be able to crank that out, because that is a lot of information to try and get through, and not a lot of time. So if you want me to do that in a separate video, let me know in the comments, and I'll make my judgment call off of that if you guys really want to see it or not. But the first thing that I have noted down to become successful on YouTube is skill. Now, I think this is one of the more important ones. Not for everybody, though. There are exceptions. You don't have to be like a really good pub player to excel on YouTube. People think that it's all about gameplay. Like, if you look at some of the bigger YouTubers, their channels are based off of commentaries, good talking skills, being able to relate with their subscribers, just things like that. Good gameplay will only get you so far on YouTube, because good gameplay is like it keeps repeating itself. If you get a good gameplay, yeah, it's a good gameplay, but you're going to keep getting good gameplays. The commentary is really what makes it interesting, at least from my point of view. I really think that the commentary is the most important part, and the different things that get talked about, because I think that relating with subscribers is one of the most important things that YouTubers can do. And if you can relate with your subscribers, be real, don't be fake, because if you're fake, people are going to find out eventually, and it's just not going to turn out well. But if you're just real with your subscribers, tell them things that happen in your life. It could be like terrible things, could be good things, but things that people can relate to is just, all in all, really, really good. And having that personality to be able to portray it in such a way that, you know, it sounds good, it makes them interested, it pulls them in. It's almost like writing a school paper. You got to have a good intro. You know, you got to be creative with your titles. People don't just like, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I don't like just seeing like a gameplay title like 100 and whatever amount of deaths. I don't like seeing that. I like to see a very broad title that sort of lures me in, like a good thesis statement on a paper. And if you haven't learned about that yet, you will in time. I think I learned that at the start of high school. But it's just, that's how I feel. I like to be brought in. I like to be given a broad topic, and then I like to be, you know, I like to watch the topic and see how it evolves into a commentary. I mean, that's just me, and that's why skill isn't everything. Personality comes in a lot. And that was the next thing that I had listed down here, is personality. Now, personality is huge. My personality, it sort of leans towards the live commentary personality. I think that I'm like, whenever I'm live, I am so much more, you know, willing to say stupid shit. Like, you guys will be able to tell, and I'm sure that you guys can tell by now, that the shit that I say in my live commentaries, I don't really say as much in my regular commentaries. Like, you won't see me saying you're a cockweasel or you're a, panda fucker, just things like that. Just crazy, out of the blue, ridiculous things. And that's why I think that my live commentaries are liked by a lot of people. And it's because of how random I am. And I'm being myself. Like, that's me. I wouldn't say that I'm, like, as crazy as I am playing video games in person, but I'm still a very sociable and outgoing and crazy person, like, in person. And people that have met me will be able to tell you that, I could sit there and talk your freaking ear off. And that's just something that that's what I do. That's who I am as a person, and that's what I do. And that's why I think that my live commentaries do so well. And personality really is a big key factor to doing well on YouTube. And doing well on YouTube really isn't determined by the amount of subs, and that's what people sort of portray it to be. It's about really entertaining your subscribers, and views are the things that really determine whether the person is entertaining or not. Like, people are going to watch you if you're entertaining, and having a certain amount of subs is fine. Everyone's going to start with a small amount of subs. Everyone starts at square one. It's how you build it up, how you start the grind, and how you keep on the grind, how well your videos are, your content. It's just a whole bunch of things that'll go into it, and it really is crazy how YouTube works. It's really, really crazy. I can't even explain it. But it's just like, one day your video will do great, the other day your video won't do so well. Sometimes it's because of YouTube, sometimes it's because, it wasn't that great of a video. But it's fine, because you just got to keep trying at it. People have been doing YouTube for years, and all it takes is one really good video. Look at iFly. Even though he, did what he did, I'm not going to go into that. But he had one video, even though it was, sort of leeching off of somebody else, he still got big because of one video. And he said before that his views weren't that great, and then that one video blew him up, and that's what happened. So, things can happen, so just keep working at it. The next thing is good recording devices. This is one of the most overlooked things, in my opinion. If you're going to do YouTube, you got to do it right. You got to spend the money to make the money and to be able to relate with your subscribers and do all that stuff. You have to do it right. You have to buy the best quality stuff that you can afford. Get a good capture card. What I use is a BMI Pro, very good capture card, internal, and I use HDMI to hook it up to my Xbox and monitors, and it streams in 720p, and that's what I use. That's what I was told to get, and that's what I told was the best, and so I spent the money to get it, and I did have enough money because of my pro career before that. Like, I had won a couple tournaments. I started streaming about mid Black Ops 1, and I had won like 2 or 3 tournaments at that point. So you just gotta spend money to make money. What I would recommend a BMI Pro, Elgato. AverMedia has been one that's really been popping up lately. That streams in like 1080p, records at 1080p. A bunch of things like that, a bunch of capture cards like that will do you just fine. The next thing is a recording mic. I use the Astro A40. I don't have like a personal little mic like a Snowball or Yeti mic. I just have Astro A40s. I think the sound, geez, I can't talk. The sound clarity is just fine on it. I'm happy with it. They're pretty pricey. They're about $200 something, but that's probably the best headset that you're gonna get. They're durable, they work really well, and they're good for commentating. It's really good, and they hook up to your computer easily. USB right into your computer. Bam! Go to your control panel and turn on the Astros, and you're good. So it's really easy to record with them as well, but it's really easy to record with a lot of other mics, such as the Snowball and Yeti. You just USB into your computer, you're good. But that's another big thing. Good recording devices. Next is perseverance. Perseverance is the ability to be able to keep pushing yourself even whenever things aren't that great. And that's not the exact definition, but perseverance is basically pushing yourself to keep doing what you're doing no matter what. So you just got to keep on, pushing, struggling. And this is what that's what my football coaches told me whenever we would be lifting weights and stuff. One of our coaches would be in the locker room. You got to persevere. You got to persevere, Seth. And they would be saying shit like that, and that's because I didn't really want to be doing that, but I wanted to be better, and I wanted to better myself, and so they told me to persevere, to keep working at it, even though I might not be enjoying it, even though things might not be going well. But I really do enjoy YouTube. Like, YouTube doesn't seem like a job, which I don't even know if it can be labeled as a job, but that's that. The next is determination. Determination and perseverance sort of twine with each other. They sort of coincide. It's like you have to be determined to be able to come home. And I put a lot of work into YouTube that people don't really get to see. Like, I grind pubs sometimes for hours and hours on end. Even if I'm raging, even if I'm getting mad, sometimes I don't want to play, but those are the times that you just got to tell yourself, I really want to do the best that I can possibly do. And so I sit there and I keep playing, and then I usually end up getting gameplay. So determination is huge, and a lot of time does go into this, so you really do have to be determined, and it does take a lot of time. But this was a sort of a more serious commentary, just a motivating commentary for you guys if you want to start up YouTube. If you want to see the pro one, let me know. But as always, guys, this was your boy OpticScump. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, favorite if you really enjoyed, comment, let me know what you thought, and subscribe if you haven't already.